Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on the shooting of Florida rapper SCY Jimm and the murder that led up to it. June 4th, 2023. It was 1:15 in the morning when Daytona Beach police received a call stating 6 to 7 shots just went off and someone was hit. Arriving at a shopping plaza, officers located an unconscious man inside of a 2018 Ford Mustang. He was suffering from a gunshot wound, was transported to a nearby hospital, and only an hour after the 911 call had been made, 32-year-old Jerron Smith was pronounced dead. A detective arrived on scene and made contact with witness number 1, who was transported to the police station for an interview. Witness number 1 rented out a suite at the plaza to host a birthday party. Only 20 guests had been expected, but as word spread about free food and alcohol, additional people started to show up. With the party coming to an end, witness 1 was outside when gunshots erupted, but didn't see anyone with the firearm. Conducting an interview with the second witness, witness 2 was working security for one of the businesses at the plaza. Hearing an argument, witness 2 heard gunshots and observed a brown-skinned male with tattoos on his neck and arms get into a black Camaro and drive off. Witness 2 described the victim as a light-skinned male with a low cut and tattoos driving a gray Mustang. A detective received second-hand information that a man named Robert Blue was the shooter, but the eyewitness did not want to come forward and provide a statement. A photographic lineup was created with this new information, including a picture of Robert Blue, but witness 2 was unable to identify him from the photo lineup. Witness 3 came forward, ready to provide a statement, as detectives went to the witness's location. Witness 3 was outside of the party as the victim, Jerron Smith, was burning money. Jerron was excited because he was just signed to a record deal and hit 1 million views on Instagram. Robert Blue saw Jerron burning the money, so he walked over and asked him why he was doing it. The two began arguing when Blue called Jerron a broke ass, and at that point, Jerron called out Blue to fight. Blue pulled a handgun, and the witness was close enough to identify it as a 9mm Taurus. That's when Jerron pulled a can of pepper spray and sprayed Blue twice before punching him in the face. The witness told Blue to put away the gun and fight, but instead, he began firing until the weapon was empty. Approximately 10 shots went off. The witness, believing the first shot hit Jerron in the shoulder, causing everyone to run as Blue kept firing. At that point, the witness left the area. The witness said Blue was a music manager and was able to positively identify him as the shooter by photo lineup. The detective was able to contact the business owner and recover the surveillance video which showed Jerron burning the money before the quick altercation with the suspect. The suspect can be seen producing a firearm, and as Jerron was walking away, he opened fire. The suspect then fled the scene in a black Durango. Robert Blue, who police knew by the alias Blue Cheese, was in fact a music manager and currently managing rising Florida rapper SCY Jimm. Come to find out, SCY Jimm was also there the night of the shooting. The victim's last Instagram post would be a video from inside the party he was later shot at. He can be seen enjoying the music while SCY Jimm swings his new chain in the background, as Jimm was just signed to QC back in February of this year. Come to find out, the two were friends, as Jerron could be seen in his music videos and at his shows. A video would show Jerron was there when Jimm received his QC chain, and eerily in the background would be the man alleged to have taken Jerron's life. The three could all be seen in a picture together, which makes it hard to understand why a fight between Jimm's friend and manager would turn fatal. June 5th, 2023. 27-year-old Robert Blue, aka Blue Cheese, would be arrested on a murder warrant for the death of Jerron Smith. That same day, SCY Jimm and another rapper by the name of Fat Pocket will be arrested and charged with resisting arrest. At this time, it's unclear why the two would be arrested, but it's alleged the police may have wanted to take them in for questioning regarding the murder, and things went left. The following day, SCY Jimm and Fat Pocket would bond out of jail, and only hours later, someone would strike.
Check on y'all peoples. It was Infinity out here in Lake Forest. Boy just got shot like 6 times. So y'all check on y'all folks. Shit getting sad. My kids was outside playing, bro. That's the car right there. I wish I could walk up a little bit so y'all can see. Girl, they wet that bitch up. That's the car, if anybody knows who that was driving that car.
It was 3:30 p.m. when police arrived at the Lake Forest Apartments in response to a call for shots fired. Officers would locate 2 gunshot victims and a vehicle with over 10 bullet holes through the windshield. A video of the scene would go viral as the internet was quick to identify SCY Jimm as one of the victims, with the other victim being popular Florida blogger 954 Fast Pitch TV. With both men shot, it was revealed they suffered non-life-threatening injuries, but still, the question as to why they were targeted remains unanswered. To be shot the day after your manager is arrested for the murder of your own friend seems too coincidental, leaving the possibility that SCY Jimm picked a side, and what happened, unfortunately, came with it. What's even more interesting is the fact that Blue Cheese was the former manager of none other than BTB Savage, the rapper who went viral for standing in the blood of a man he killed in self-defense, only to be killed himself after speaking about it on Vlad TV. BTB Savage's mom is now alleging Blue Cheese was one of the men that contributed to his death by giving out the address to the Airbnb he was staying in. Blue Cheese is also well known by law enforcement in Florida as he was involved in 2 previous shootings. In January of 2015, he'd fire multiple times at a vehicle after punching a man who pulled up to a house with females attempting to fight his sister. He'd plead guilty to lesser charges, receiving only 18 months probation. In November of 2019, he'd defend his stepmother by shooting at her boyfriend who was arguing with her. For that case, he'd received 48 months probation and was still on that probation when the murder was committed. But this may not be murder at all. The paperwork clearly states Jerron Smith initiated the violent confrontation as he challenged Blue Cheese to a fight. Blue Cheese drew a weapon and Jerron pepper sprayed him twice before sucker punching him, the equivalent of throwing sand in someone's eyes to blind them before attacking. At this point, we can assume Blue Cheese couldn't see from the spray, has no idea what other weapon Jerron may have, or if Jerron will try to make the move to disarm him of his own weapon. So he fired in self-defense, which under Florida law would be standing his ground. The surveillance video apparently shows him firing as Jerron walks away, which would mean Jerron was no longer a threat. But if Blue Cheese was unable to physically see and fired repeatedly out of fear, it's possible he may beat this entire case. As for SCY Jimm, it's been said he's recovering in the hospital, and for such a newly signed rising rapper, this near-fatal shooting may be the start of a superstar career, as we've seen with many stars before. Now this case got a lot of twists and turns. You can interpret it how you want to interpret it. I don't know why, and nobody knows why, Jimm was shot. But to be shot the day following your manager getting booked for a murder of somebody that you knew and were acquainted with, it could have been a hometown thing. It could have been someone that knew the victim, felt like Jimm might have did something flawed and got at Jimm about it. We don't know. All we know is that Jimm is alive right now, It's all people were hoping for. 954 Fast Pitch TV is alive right now. Shout out to the both of them. I hope they both recover. As far as the shooting situation, we don't know if alcohol played a part in what happened. We don't know if the temperatures were just rising. Two people were just heated at the time. Bro pulled out his gun, which in Florida isn't illegal. If somebody is trying to harm you, fight you, etc., you can have your opinion on it, but it isn't illegal. He was pepper sprayed before being punched in the face, and then he opened fire. It sounds like clear-cut self-defense, stand your ground in the state of Florida. There's a football player, I forget his name. He just beat a murder in Florida. They tried to jump him or whatever. He dumped off with an AI pistol or a rifle, shot at the car as it was leaving, killed somebody, almost killed another couple of people. He just got the charges dismissed. If that can happen for him, you can expect Blue Cheese to beat this case. And the fact that Jimm is backed by QCP, who got a whole lot of bread, it's possible that he might get the right lawyer to speed up this process so he isn't sitting in jail for the next 3 years and get this case resolved. But the biggest plot twist in this situation is BTB Savage, as his mother is alleging warrants are coming very soon. And we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.